Film is literature. Hey guys. Hey Kaiser. What's up, buddy?
Happy New Year to you. This the first or the second for the new year?
This is our first one, I think, of the new year,
Oh,
right?
well, happy New Year to you, there, Justin. I
Yeah, Happy New
appreciate you.
Year. I think this is our first one, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
been it's
sorry,
been
it's probably a little
yeah.
late. Yeah,
Yeah, our last one was a month ago, yeah.
yeah. Okay, it's
And we're
good.
yeah, it's good to take a little break because of the holiday. You did a bunch of stuff. You went on a cruise or something, right?
Yeah. It was gone for like 11 days. Cruise, back and forth to DC.
That's awesome.
Um, yes.
Oh,
So
we saw each other New Year's night at Smoking Cue.
yeah, don't tell the people where I be at. I just want to make
Not
sure.
bad.
Nobody, I don't need no stalkers, and I don't even know if I supposed to be there that night. So
Oh,
keep it
okay, well, shh, be quiet.
right.
Shh, be quiet. Bad, bad. All right, dude. So we're back, and we're back with I guess this would be like still considered a newer movie. 2023 it came out. A
Yep.
huge
Oh
successful
my God.
movie. As you can tell by both of our backgrounds here behind us, we're doing Barbie. Barbie,
Barbie.
the movie, yeah, movie with Margot Robbie, Ron Gosling. I mean, Kaiser,
Easter.
was this the first time you watched it?
Yes, it is. Yes, I don't do Barbie.
Did
My
you have
Barbie
did you
days
have
are over.
did you have any interest in watching it until I convinced you to?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Same,
Barbie is not my jam. Um, yeah, Barbie's not it for me, and it
same,
was
same.
hard to watch.
Yeah, definitely had zero interest in this movie. And after watching it, I'm gonna say right now, however long this podcast lasts, you might hear five positive words from me because I think this movie absolutely was trash.
I don't disagree with you. I understand the background of it. I understand where they were going with it, and maybe because maybe because we're not female. It's probably
I
uh,
honestly though, I'm not even really sure how like I don't see how this movie made over $1 billion in the box office.
my God. Yeah, maybe but let's give some stats before we start going in on this movie,
All
please.
right, yeah. So it cost $128 million to make, which that's a lot of money. But I guess it was a lot of a lot of CGI or effects.
Yes,
And yeah, it made $1.44 billion.
yes. A billion with a B.
Yeah, with the
Yes,
B, yeah, a billion.
right. They just tell
Um,
you. They just let you know how branded Barbie is in I guess America or the
the
worldwide.
world. Yeah, the
Right.
world. It was rated PG-13. What do you think about that? Like, I really, honestly, until I watched this movie, I always thought it was PG.
I never even paid attention. I thought it was G. I thought it was for kids.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I didn't even realize until you just said that. Mm.
Yeah, I didn't. It was very weird. I didn't expect it. I thought, like I said, I thought for sure it was, just a PG movie or a G movie for sure. It was 114 minutes, so just under 2 hours. Is that too long for a Barbie movie?
Way too long for a Barbie movie.
Yeah,
Way too
yeah.
long for a Barbie movie. But again, I get where they were going. I get where they was trying to go. And maybe they got there with some people, just not with me.
Yeah, it definitely. I'll get more into that later, but they definitely did not succeed their goal with me. Let's take a rewind now. Go back to July 21st of 2023 when it came out.
Okay.
Another movie came out that same day, Oppenheimer. Did you ever
Oh,
see Oppenheimer?
I did not. I heard about it. It's the war movie, right?
Yeah, it was
Not a
about the
war,
atomic, like basically how they got the atomic bomb.
right? That probably was a lot better than this.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good movie, and maybe we do that one at some point. And so they opened up the same day, which is kind of crazy. And if you look at the top two movies the weekend that they came out, Barbie topped it. Barbie was number one. Oppenheimer was number two. Mission Impossible was number four. And then
Mm.
apparently there was a new Indiana Jones movie that was number five. I totally missed the Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah. What was number three?
Sound of Freedom. No idea what that is.
Mm.
Yeah, no idea.
Absolutely not. Sound of Freedom. Mm.
I don't know that one.
Mm.
If we go for the whole year of 2023, obviously Barbie is number one. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, billion. I don't. What else came to a billion? Avatar, maybe.
Avatar's
Um,
been there. I think Titanic got there back in the day.
yeah, but what else could even do a billion? Matrix, maybe.
No, I don't even think The Matrix did. I think one of the superhero movies did the one with all of them. You know where it's all of them.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm out of the loop on superhero, but the one with the guys,
yeah. The Galaxy of the Galaxy.
Infinity War or whatever,
Yeah,
Galaxy.
Guardian of the Galaxy. Yeah,
Yeah, one of those movies did a billion, I think. Yeah, Barbie was number one for the year, man. So Oppenheimer finished number five. So two movies that came out the same exact day finished top
yeah.
five for the year. That's kind of
That's,
crazy.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
cool.
Big shout out to number two though for 2023, the Super Mario Brothers movie. Another one that I've never seen, but I love Mario, so there's that.
Okay. Not my. I wouldn't watch the movie. I play the game.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would never see this movie, but I love the Mario video games.
Right, right. Yeah. Let's make it right. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
trying to make movies and video games into movies, dolls into movies, which is it's a
man.
way of making more money. I mean, a way of just using their brand to make more money.
Yeah, but I'm happy though that they're trying something different. At least it wasn't just all superhero movies that year.
Yeah. Well, still, this is Barbie. Like, okay.
Yeah, and there's been other. I feel like there's been other versions of this same movie, just not called Barbie.
Oh, like what? What movie was that?
I just feel like I feel like I've seen a movie similar. I've seen movies similar to this before, but
Oh,
you know,
okay.
just didn't go by the Barbie name. You know what I mean? Like so
Yeah.
they would call it whatever. Like I'm pretty sure Disney had a movie like this back in the '90s with Tyra Banks.
Oh, okay. Uh,
You know,
so I think,
obviously you know Tyra Banks.
yeah, I think exactly. I think yes, the theme or the main, I guess, plot of the movie as Barbie's trying to get to. I think yes, there has been other movies like this.
Yeah, yeah,
Barbie's that have a bigger market to market to. So now they're using that market to get their message across.
yeah.
And they did it. They succeeded with it because it was a billion in sales. They succeeded in
A
showing this
billion.
movie. Yeah, showing this movie. And people
Let's
coming out to see it.
man. So obviously the cast. Margot Robbie plays the main Barbie.
Right.
You remember her from The Wolf of Wall Street? You seen that movie?
I haven't seen The Wolf of Wall Street, but I've seen her around. So she's not new to film, and she's not a bad looking lady. To be
Yeah,
honest
no,
with
she's a very
you.
good lady. And then the main kin is Ryan Gosling. And quick little note: this is the third movie we have done with Ryan Gosling.
Yes. Ryan Gosling last year was a good year for him. I think he played the Fall Guy. Something he was in. Was it
Yeah,
the
the
Fall
Fall
Guy?
Guy. Yeah, yeah, he was in the Fall Guy. Yeah.
I think it came out last year. So he did a lot last year. I mean, 2 movies in a year is a lot.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's definitely a lot. And then obviously we're big fans of him if we've done 3 movies now with
Oh,
Ryan
he's just in the
Gosling.
right movies. He's just in the right movies.
Yeah, it could be that too. Hey, I'm a big Ryan Gosling fan. Always been a big fan. I think he's a way underrated actor that just for some reason has never been in. He's never been in like a. I guess this would be the biggest movie he's in, but he's never been like the number
The
one
star.
guy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's never been the star.
Yeah. But this one, to me, I think this one took him back a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one took him back a little. He's a better actor than this.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a better actor than this. This
100.
took him back a little bit. Yeah, like this is one of those movies, in my opinion, that it's a stepping stone for a $1 billion movie, a real $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
a real $1 billion movie.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
So
What do you think about the songs in the movie?
irritate. I hate what you call those movies with songs. I hate those things.
Musicals?
I hate musicals. Yes, yes. Uh, um, it was just corny. It was
Yes.
intended. Yeah, it's intended for children, and for it to be PG-13, and my 13-year-old probably wouldn't want to hear a whole bunch of musicals or singing.
Well, they weren't, and the problem I had with it was if it's PG-13, do more songs or more adult songs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
they kind of the way the songs were, they made it out to be like a rated G or rated PG movie. But then you look at it and you're like, oh, this is supposed to be PG-13. And then honestly, I was not a fan of any of the songs. You had a song by Lizzo, you're not a
no,
fan. Dua Lipa, no idea who that is, but she's famous. Nicki Minaj had a song. I thought it was awful.
yeah, the whole, yeah. I probably never listen to anything that's on that soundtrack
No,
ever.
no, never, never,
Um,
ever, ever.
and
Um,
none of it really caught my interest, and I had to kind of just suffer through those parts, those song
yeah.
parts.
I mean, I'll
So
get to. I did like. There was actually one song that maybe wasn't too bad. I don't even know. It's not even, I think, on here. Let's see. I don't even know who sings it. Sam Smith. Sam Smith sings it, I guess. Or no, just Ryan Gosling sings it. The song that Ryan Gosling sings is the only one that's decent.
mm, okay,
Well, it was the semi bright spot of the movie.
was it
Uh,
okay?
so I got a lot of questions about this movie before we get to our topic because I figure our topics are going to be pretty simple. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you right now. What exactly? I kind of understood the plot was, but what were they really aiming for? Like, why was this movie so long, and why was it? Again, why did it not feel PG-13? Like, what was the identity of this movie, basically?
From the get go, I couldn't tell. Like
Yeah,
from the onset of the movie, the opening of the movie, I really couldn't tell until almost the middle. I don't know if it's the middle. Um, yeah, the middle. I couldn't tell. I was like, what is this movie about? Because a Barbie, and I get it. So at first, I'm gonna tell you what I thought it was about. Okay, there's Barbie. So there was everybody named Barbie. Everybody named is Ken. They had one guy named Alan, right?
yeah,
Which
Alan.
is
Yeah,
weird. I don't even know what that means. I don't even
I
know. Okay.
I guess that was like a doll that they had and just didn't make it.
Exactly. I guess. So
Yeah,
the different Barbies represent the different type of people or women in the world. It was, Asian, white, black, Samoan, and then also the different characters of people, or just their,
their jobs.
weird Barbie,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
this type of Barbie, smart Barbie, Doctor Barbie. Same thing with Ken. There was
yeah.
all types of Kens, all types of Barbies. So so now I'm thinking, okay, they're trying to show that everyone can be a Barbie. Barbie is a representation of everybody. Okay, cool. And then the lady's feet broke, and all of a sudden she goes to the real world. So now I'm sitting there like, what are we doing? Why are we in the real world? It's the transition from or the there's no transition. Like I didn't understand, or I couldn't, I guess, discern what the plot was at the beginning. Like you didn't set me up for it.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm
but
saying. Like, I feel like this movie needed to stay in one world. Like, either get her into the real world right away and
yes,
whatever, or just the whole movie takes place in Barbie world.
yes, and yeah, I didn't understand. I didn't get it, and by the time I did get it, I guess it's multiple. Maybe it's multiple things. Maybe it's a complex themed movie,
Yeah,
or a compounding movie. I mean, one
but
thing was,
if that's the case, then I don't think that's. I don't think. I just don't think they knew what their audience was.
well, their audience. So
Is it kids?
they
Is it
knew
kids or is it like teenage young? Like, is it 20-year-old women?
it was both. They try to cater to the young kids to let you know if I feel alone by the person that I am. I might be a overweight, fat nerd type,
Yeah,
overweight nerd. There's a Barbie like you. You are accepted in this world. You are one of the quotes. I think I wrote it down. Um, don't fit into the social norms or specific modes to be considered beautiful or successful. Those one of the that's basically what it is. Everybody looks different. Everybody thinks different. Everybody acts different. And there's a Barbie for you, and you should fit into the Barbie world. So the Barbie world is supposed to represent the regular world. Okay, I get it. I get it. You know, Barbie world is fantasy land, though.
Oh yeah.
Barbie world is fantasy land, and again, it transitioned to once Barbie Ken. It was Barbie and Ken went to the real world or went to the a regular world. It kind of changed Ken's perspective on
Big time.
how Barbie world should work because Barbie world caters to Barbie. The real world, it made it in the movie cater to men.
Yeah.
And that's where it kind of threw the monkey wrench in it for me. I was like, is this a movie bashing men?
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's kind of what it was, low key. I think that's low key what this movie kind of turned into.
yeah. I was like, wow, okay, yeah,
But also, going into this movie, it's been out, for a year and a half or whatever. And, I'd never paid attention to what it was really about or anything like that. So I think what I thought this movie was compared to actually what it is, like I thought it was something like, way over here. And it's really like something
yes,
way over here. And I think so the whole time I'm just like, I think in my head, I'm just like amazed. I'm like, oh, wow, this is nothing at all like I thought it
nothing,
was going to be.
exactly,
Like I
exactly,
thought this movie was Barbie and Ken singing and dancing and, in this Barbie world. I didn't think it was going to be 2 hours. I didn't think it was going to be, like more of an adult movie than it was.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So I
just
think just the whole
yeah,
the whole thing just baffles me, and I think it throws you off. Like I mean, I'm not saying that's why I think the movie sucks because I think the movie would have sucked even if it was what I thought it was going to be. But
right.
the fact that it's not what I thought it was going to be actually makes it even worse.
Exactly, because Barbie, yes, it has. I didn't know exactly like when they started singing and dance. I thought they were gonna do the whole movie, sing, dance,
But I'm
Barbie,
fine with
Barbie,
that.
Barbie.
I
Yeah,
thought that's what it was. I was all prepared for that.
yeah, but it's a Barbie movie. That's what you think. Barbie.
Yeah.
Ken. Barbie does something amazing, and Ken, bows down to Barbie, whatever it is. Like it is. I mean, I did watch plenty of Barbie movies over the years because I have daughters, of course.
Yeah.
So
And
I
I
didn't
got
watch
sisters, so
Barbie.
I've seen a bunch of
Right.
movies too.
Barbie and princesses. Barbie does this. Barbie does that. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
This right here try to bring Barbie into the I guess the real world, if you will.
All right.
Um,
So a couple more thoughts that I have here before
yep.
was okay. So the movie's called Barbie, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if Barbie was she the main character of this movie?
Um. Yes.
You think so? Because I feel like we focused. It seemed like every scene where I thought Barbie would be like the one to step up to the plate and make the speech, or the one where it was like, okay, she'll be the one that goes and does this or that. They had a different Barbie do it, or they had somebody else do it, and I'm like, the Barbie that Margot Robbie plays is supposed to be the main chick. I don't feel like I feel like this movie is almost the exact same if you just take her out of like 90% of her scenes.
I see that. I see that. I I do think Barbie, the main Robbie or Margot
Yeah.
Robbie. I think her Barbie was the ordinary Barbie.
Yes.
So the lady, I forgot the lady's name. Oh my god.
The one that created her.
Yeah, not that one that created her, not Ruth, but the other lady that she went to the real world to get.
Oh yeah.
Her
Well,
and Sasha. What's name is Sasha? Her daughter name is Sasha.
and that's a
Sasha.
yeah. That's yeah. Well, I don't even know what her name was.
Yeah. So I
Gloria.
do.
Gloria. Never
Glory.
once did I hear them mention her name. I know. I know the girl's real name. That's America Ferrara. I know who she is. She's been around forever. No idea what her character's name was though.
So Gloria, in my mind, I think Barbie didn't have to say nothing because each Barbie is a manifestation of the person who plays with her.
Yeah,
So so now when you think about that, each Barbie in the real world is basically just um, spitting or just reciting something that their owner is playing, how their owner is playing with them. And Gloria happens to be the Barbie Margot Barbie. This is go with Margot Barbie.
yeah.
Um, so that's why Margot Barbie didn't have a whole bunch to say, to kick the main points that you want to kind of come across. It was like if I'm gonna say, like she's like Gloria said something about women and women are it's impossible to be a woman. That's from the real world that's going to feed into the Barbie.
Yeah.
So that becomes another woman. That becomes another Barbie. So if you haven't noticed, all these manifestations of Barbies are just different. Um, there's different pieces of or different titles of Barbie. Because I'm sure there was a weird Barbie, President Barbie, this Barbie. Now you got to
Oh
have
yeah.
a power Barbie, women powers Barbie. So there's different characters of Barbie. So that's what all that was. So and then the ordinary Barbie is the one that's like she said, go to work, have kids, blah blah blah.
I'm just yeah. So to me, it kind of turned into an America Ferrara, Gloria. I feel like she kind of became the main character, and I'm just like, like I'm cool with
Mhm.
it, like because I think she's a great actress, and that's another point I wanted to make about this movie. So many good actors are in this movie, actresses, actor.
Yeah,
They kind of, it's like I
supporting
feel
cast.
like if they made this movie more serious, I think it actually could have been way better because of the cast that you have.
Yeah, but all of them to me, every person on here, there was no lead actor or actress on this in this
Not at all.
movie. Even Ryan and Margot were just regular people. Like everybody, nobody took it to me. I mean, they had more scenes, of course. Ryan and
Yeah.
Margot had more scenes, of course, but because they the faces.
Yep.
However, they were just to me they just noise. They were just noise in the background. They supporting cast.
Exactly, dude. It's very it was just kind of a weird movie from top to bottom. And I still like if you were to tell me to describe this movie, I really wouldn't know where to start or what to say. I would just be like, yeah, it's a movie about Barbie, but I don't really know what
No,
else to say. I don't know, like,
it's a movie about women.
yeah. But
That's
even
it.
then, I'm like, I don't really know, like, it it doesn't go powerful enough towards the women's story where I'm like,
Oh, it goes powerful enough. So it's a movie about women. So it's a movie about the women's suffrage, I guess. The women's suffrage.
yeah,
They're using Barbie as a metaphor or as a model of the women across the world. These are the women across the world, and this is it. Like I said, you're beautiful, you're successful based on, I mean, period. No matter what society thinks. So, however, you still live in this patriotic society ruled by men and men's rules, and men does this, men do that, and you know, and we have to live in this and thinking like what they try to do is play. I think they try to do a play on how I'm gonna say men force. I can say force women, but men have a look that they want women to look like,
yeah,
and sometimes women are catty with each other because they don't look like what they think a man should want them to look like. So what they did was they reversed it to the men in the movie. Which I don't think I caught it. I mean, when you first look at it, you probably didn't catch that. Like, oh, okay, that's what they're
oh
trying to
no,
do.
yeah, they reversed it. I definitely got it and saw it. You bring up something else that comes to my mind. Did you like how like just randomly throughout the movie they would use like really big words that like I felt like were kind of unnecessary?
um, yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, yes. If this is a PG, I guess. Well, Actually, this is not a PG-13. This is a PG-13. So these kids
Yeah, but
should
even
probably,
but
yeah.
it's not like a smart like they're not. I mean, I get it. Like you want to act like they're smart. I get, it, but this isn't a movie where I want to sit here and randomly just all of a sudden they're spitting out words where I'm like, what? Like,
Right, right. You lose your audience, right?
yeah,
Use some digestible words that I can relate to. Yeah,
yeah. So I'm putting all the blame on this movie on the writers
right.
because I feel like they had no idea what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. This movie was all about, to me, women empowerment. That's it.
Absolutely, 100%. And I think it's definitely the worst movie that you and I have done.
I did not. I did not. I really didn't like the movie at all.
No, not at all. Well, let's go ahead and breeze through these categories because some of them should be pretty easy. Let's start off with our favorite scene. Do you have a favorite scene at all?
So probably something I did, and it's probably my favorite scene because I didn't know this. But now that when they said it, I'm like, oh, where Ruth tells Barbie where and when she, why she was originated at the almost towards the end of the movie.
Yeah,
Um, Basically, she's named after her daughter, Barbara. Um, to me, I like little tidbits of information, like historical information like that. And basically, it was a play on what she say. I'm trying to think exactly what she said. I should have wrote it down. It was something along the lines of how mothers stand behind their daughters to see how far they have came, or something. Something
yeah.
along those.
The mother staying still in time, so the daughters can be able to look back to see how far they came.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, that was probably my most favorite part of the movie. The rest of the movie, yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna go. No, that's a good scene, and honestly, that would have been like a perfect ending. Like if they would have just stopped there.
Yes. Yes.
I think for me, my favorite scene actually was just when Ken got to sing his song, and they were just because I think it was like a nice little break from all this women like Barbie. I just felt like I was getting annoyed with all like the stuff, and it was like a nice little break, and I was like, okay, like this kind of grabbed my attention for a second. But even then, I'm like, I'm not really sold on that being my favorite scene. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that though. I'm just gonna go with Ken's song, just because he's just Ken. Anywhere else, he'd be a 10. I thought that was a great line too.
Yeah, that's funny. Anywhere
Yeah,
else, he'll be a 10. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So I think that was my favorite. What about your least favorite?
Um, at least I guess so many.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. There's a lot.
my least favorite. I don't know. I can't. I have to come back to that one because I mean, I just didn't really like the movie, so it's all of it was my least favorite. I mean, I didn't see the point of some of the stuff. Maybe that I could have took a
I
lunch
pretty
break.
much there's really only honestly there's probably only like maybe 3 or 4 scenes I actually do like, and the rest of the movie I just don't like. So we said the Ken when he sings his song. Okay, that was pretty cool. Um, Also like the part where they're on the beach singing the song. What was it? All the Kens were playing the
At the
guitars singing
beginning.
the song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Matchbox 20. They were singing Matchbox 20. But yeah, honestly, my least favorite scene is probably just every one. And the thing that annoys me the most about this movie, okay, I get that they're all Barbie. I get that they're all Ken. Can we not call them something else? So, like, can we not be like, oh, that's Dr. Ken? Like, that's,
Right.
spaceship movie. Like, why do we just got to keep saying Barbie, Barbie, Ken, Ken? Oh my God, dude. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
talk
think it
about
was.
giving me a
I
headache.
think it was to making it. I think it was to making it annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. My favorite worst part of the movie. Lord have mercy.
There were so many. You can just leave it blank. I'll just
Oh,
say
but
the Barbie.
the father. When they first showed the father. That could why? What was the
Oh,
point?
why was he even in the movie?
Yeah, yeah. Why was he even in the movie?
He has,
That's probably yeah.
yeah. There was no point for him to be in the movie. Yeah, that was pretty bad too. Also,
There was no point for the even the Mateo leadership. Will Ferrell. They just got Will Ferrell in there just to say be stupid. Look, that was Will Ferrell's I can say worst movies, but it was close. Like
See, but I think overall, yeah, it's a horrible movie, but Will Ferrell actually does a great job, but his character makes no sense.
he does a great job, but it don't make no sense. Like he just this was a payday for him. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't. I'm sitting here like what is his point?
yeah, there was no point of that storyline at all.
Yeah, what was
Uh,
his point? He didn't do anything.
no,
He didn't add value to the movie. Let me say that.
not at all. Not at all. 0%. What about favorite character? Did you have a favorite character? I
If I
mean,
had to pick one, it's probably Weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie? Okay, because she's different than the rest.
But because she embraced her difference of the
Yeah.
rest. She embraced who she was, and it was like, okay, I'm Weird Barbie, and what?
See. I almost want to go the other way and say my favorite was Alan, just because he was the only one that had a different name and I knew who he was.
Yeah, the only thing about Alan was he was too quick to like it was men and women, right?
Yeah.
He reminds me of the in between.
He, well, yeah, I can see what you're thinking. He also just his character is kind of like Will Ferrell. It made no sense. Like you could have done the whole movie without him.
You could have done the whole movie without him. He could have been another Barbie. He could have been the
Yeah.
manly Barbie, whatever that is.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
I think, really honestly, for my favorite character, I'm probably just gonna go Ryan Gosling, just because I think he's by far the best actor in the movie. So at least when he's in the scene, I'm like, okay, like this dude. Like I felt like he actually did a great job. Like I know he's playing like a silly character, but Ryan Gosling, I think, did a great job acting as Ken.
I don't know. So, but I think my thing is they made him seem stupid or dumb, unintellectual. Like,
And I agree, that's horrible writing. But I think from an acting standpoint, I think he did a good job of making us believe that he is stupid and
right. But the problem is it carries. You know what I mean? So
sure.
yeah, that type of role carries. Like there's certain actors that don't play those type of roles because they don't want to be seen as
Yeah.
As that, and you play it too damn good. People think in real life that you're just ignorant.
For sure. But luckily Ryan Gosling's had a bunch of years of other
Right.
movies where we know he's not actually like this.
Yeah, but it was
I think though this movie was actually almost perfect for him because he grew up on the Mickey Mouse Club with like Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake. So
Right.
maybe this was what his whole career was waiting for. All right, least favorite character.
Alan,
Yeah.
because you couldn't do nothing with him. Like he was just a nobody.
I mean, I can understand that. For me, my least favorite character is just all the other Barbies and Kens, just because they're just all annoying. Every one of them. Every single one of them. And then just from their names to how they act, just the whole thing. Just awful.
Right.
Man, what happens if we put The Rock in this movie? You think it actually gets better? Could The Rock do this?
No, it probably won't get better, but you can put him in there. I mean, what the hell? He could be bodybuilder Ken.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I would like to see The Rock be in a movie like this, and I think he actually would have made it way better.
I don't know how much better he could have made it. I'm sorry.
Well, he would just been so bad. I feel like that it would just go like it
Go
would
with
make
the
the
movie.
story bad. Yeah, it would make the story bad. Now we got bad acting. It's just
Right.
that
Just
would give me a reason to pay attention.
fits right in with
Yeah.
this. Yeah, I get it. I
Exactly.
get
So
that.
I think for the first time since we've been doing this, I would 100% be okay if The Rock was in this movie. First time I've been able to say that.
Yes.
Nudity. Obviously, this is like a kids movie, so
No.
that's a no. But
Maybe.
again, would have made the movie way better.
Would have made the movie better, and I would like to see the lady naked, just so you know.
Well, that's why we got Wolf of Wall Street. But honestly though, I think they would have been okay with the nudity part because they don't have genitals.
Right.
So it would
That's
have
why.
been like,
But now that you say it, PG-13.
yeah,
That's why it was PG-13 because somebody
Yeah,
did
they
say,
talked about it, yeah.
"Oh, you talk about penis and vagina."
yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that before, but I think they could have pulled off a nudity thing with Ken, where we just see like his flat. You know how Barbies are,
Right.
like,
The Barbie, yeah.
Like I think that would have been hilarious. That would have actually been my favorite scene.
Yes, that'd have been a good comical scene or comedian,
Yeah.
funny scene.
Yeah, exactly. Like that would have definitely been my favorite scene, but they didn't go there. You know what? Could they do a sequel? Would you
Hope
like to
not.
see a prequel? Would
No,
a TV show? No.
no. I hope
I
not.
think I think if they do a sequel, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I don't want them to do anything. I don't ever want them to touch this movie. I don't ever want to see anything else to do with this movie. But I'm just throwing it out there. If they do a sequel, I want it to be all about Ken, and I want it to be like a rated R movie. And I want it just to be like badass. Like, I want him to have like that leather jacket on and, the bandana and,
Yeah.
Riding a horse. If it's that, I'm all for it. If it's anything else, I don't ever want to go anywhere near it.
It won't be named Barbie. It'll be named Ken.
And I'm all for that. In his, what was he calling his house? The Casa, the Casa house?
Yeah, Casa something. It was house, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 different languages.
Yeah. House.
I loved it though. Like in his Ken dome, and he had his shirt that says I'm Ken enough. I'm all for it. I'm all for a Ken movie if it's adult and hardcore, but and also that just goes back to me just thinking Ryan Gosling is a great actor. But yeah, dude, I don't want to see anything to do with this movie
ever.
So is this? We said this was Ryan Gosling's third movie that we did. The other ones were The Notebook, which was also bad, and Remember the Titans. Just from an acting standpoint, which one do you think he did the best in?
Notebook.
Because we didn't like The Notebook either.
Yeah, but he did it. He acted well. I mean, he has range. He just has range.
Dude, honestly, I'd be okay if we just turned this podcast into like a Ryan Gosling, like we're just gonna do a different movie every time.
Nah, gotta be a woman in it.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. So dude, that's pretty much. Do you got anything else to add about this movie?
Yeah, but so one thing I did want to add, and I like the phrase. I'm gonna use it again. Humans have one ending. Ideas live forever. That right there was a probably pretty touching thing.
From Ruth there at the end.
Yeah, I like that. So
yeah, I like that too. It's funny that you mentioned that because honestly, I'm zoned out at that point of the movie. I'm just like, is this over yet? So it's like you saying it reminds me, like, oh yeah, that did happen. Like,
yes,
I know all about it.
Yes, I think some of the underlying good parts of this movie is overshadowed by the writing.
Dude, yeah. And also, like, a little off topic from what you're saying. What was the point of the narrator?
There was a narrator?
Yeah, we had the lady talking and telling us things, like, for a while.
Oh, my God.
Like, at the very beginning, she was like, all girls play with dolls until Barbie came along. And,
yes.
But, like, do we need that? Like, what's the point? Like...
Because they try to lead you into a specific, lead you somewhere. And
I just feel like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
but no, that's a good quote though that you said. I like that. Ruth, I might change my mind. Ruth might be my favorite character.
She might be. Yeah, you're right. Ruth might be.
Because that's Rhea Perlman. Rhea Perlman. She was married to Danny DeVito. She was in Taxi and Cheers.
Man, yeah. Ruth was Alice.
Alice.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Which show was that?
Alice. That's the name of the show.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I never watched that.
She was a waitress. I was a kid when that was going on. I mean, I was young.
Yeah.
I was young. I think that's before she married Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Yeah, that was probably, yeah.
Yeah, this was way.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about that. I never watched that though, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Alice. She was at a diner. She was Alice Diner or something like that.
Yeah, I never
yeah, that had to be like the 70s.
That one, man.
Yeah, it had to be the 70s when that thing came out. So yeah, that was different.
Yeah, 76, yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Alice Diner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you got any other quotes?
I don't. That was it. So I had to give this movie a rating.
Yeah.
It gets 2 thumbs down.
2 thumbs down. There we go. I gave it 1.5 stars out of 5.
Yeah. Well, at
I don't
least
know
you gave it a
why.
star. I give it
Yeah,
a half a star. 2 thumbs down is a half a star.
yeah, 2 thumbs down. But so we need to jump it back with a good movie. So I told you before the show which one we're going to do next. Do you want to go ahead and tell the people that are watching?
Parasite is one of
Parasite.
the
Yes,
yeah, Netflix favorites. We're
it
gonna
is.
we're gonna let you know. Well, that's what we're doing. Our Netflix
Yep, it's
favorite
on Netflix.
movies.
It's a 2019 movie.
Okay,
I have never seen it.
me either.
Let's see here. I was just gonna try and read like what it was about, but all right. The Kim family who worked for the wealthy Park family. I guess it's about their relationship. I don't know. Like I don't know. I thought I was gonna read the plot there, but it's supposed to be like a scary movie.
Yep, we'll work it out. We'll make sure we let you know to watch it or not. If you have watched it, you know, let us
It's
know. Save
yes,
yourself. Please let me. If
yes.
I can save a few hours of my day, I save myself watching this. I could have saved myself watching
It's supposed to
Barbie.
be a really good movie. So yeah, Barbie sucks. I do not recommend it. I think there's probably 2,000 other movies that you can find on Netflix that are probably better.
Right, you can watch regular TV.
Yes.
Yeah, you should watch. You can watch regular TV. Yeah.
Yes, I would probably choose like the local news over this.
Yes. Dateline.
Dateline, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reruns of Jeopardy.
It's anything but this.
Yes, and it's such a shame too because, like I said, it had such a good cast.
Yeah. So
But Kaiser, Mr. 2000, I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, Justin. Can't wait to the next one. And again,
Yes.
like I said, Happy New Year. This is a new year, new
Yeah.
thing.
2025.
2025.
Our YouTube channel has over 200 subscribers now, so thank you. Shout out to them.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
You must be doing something right.
Yeah, people must like us for some reason.
The beards.
Yes, that's right. The gray beards. Yeah.
Right. That's what we
But
probably
yeah,
named the podcast, Gray Beards.
yeah, y'all go check out Film is Literature on YouTube, and James, check you later.
All right, sir. Peace out.